I have some chicken thighs here, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove the skin off of that and cut off all the fat. This is quite optional. You can leave the skin on if you like that, but I personally don't like it. And I'm just going to cut off any little fatty parts that it might have, and then I'm going to cut it up into the pieces that I want. But you can cook yours whole, but I'm just going to cut mine in halves. You can use any kind of chicken parts, or you can use chicken breast, or you can use thighs like I'm using. I'm washing my chicken with some lemon juice, and I'm just going to let that soak just for about 5 minutes in the lemon juice. You can use vinegar too if you don't like lemon juice. So after I've washed my chicken, I'm going to go ahead and season it up. So I'm just adding some seasoning salt. Then I'm going to add some curry powder. I'm going to add some black pepper. Here I have some cut up Scotch bonnet pepper that I'm going to add to that. This is just going to help to add flavor to the chicken while it's stewing down in the pot. And last but not least, I'm going to add some thyme leaves. Just before I mix it up, I'm going to go ahead and add some oil to that, just to make it easier to work with. And then with my hands, I'm just going to get in there. So mix this up until everything is combined, and then we're going to move to our stove. You can let this sit for about an hour. You can let it sit overnight, 30 minutes if you want, or you can just cook it right away. Once your oil is heated up nicely, you can go ahead and add your chicken right into there. And then you want to have your stove on about medium heat. And you're going to leave these and let them get a little glaze on each side. And then you're going to continuously come back and stir this. So you're going to do this for about, I would say about 5 minutes while we cut up our seasoning. So we're going to leave those bad boys. So now I'm back to spin them. And they're looking really good so far. And so far we're about 2.5 minutes in. I'm using a Scotch bonnet pepper, some sweet peppers, also known as bell peppers, some onion, and some garlic. So you want to go ahead and add all of this goodness to your pot. And then we're going to go ahead and add some chicken broth. You can use water, but the chicken broth it's good, guys, trust me, it's really good. So in the same dish that you had your curry chicken in, I'm just going to go ahead and just add some water to that, because you want all of this goodness in there that we use to season the chicken. We're going to add some extra curry to that. That's if you didn't add enough on your chicken. We're going to add some extra seasoning salt, not too much, we're not trying to salt the pot. And then I'm going to add some oregano to this. And then you want to mix this together. You can add some extra thyme if you'd like. And then you want to go ahead and just add that right into your dish. This will make sure it has all the flavoring that it needs. So just before I close my pot, I'm just going to add about less than a tablespoon of sugar in here. This is quite optional. I just find that this really brings out the flavor in the dish that I'm looking for, but you don't have to add it. It's very optional. And then once I mix that around, I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and I'm going to let this stew down. So it's been approximately 10 minutes. So we're just checking on it. It's doing really good so far. And you just want to mix that. Be sure you don't burst your Scotch bonnet pepper. And then we're just going to go ahead and let this cook down for the remainder of time. If you need more time on yours, you go ahead and add more time. I think I'm going to let mine cook down for another 20 minutes, at least until the water reduces by half. And then it's pretty much done. So I'm going to leave it half open because I don't want this to make any more steam than it already has.